Hey, person number one, let's try this again. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. That's okay, I understand. How have you been? Let me turn text-to-speech off. I mean on. I'm okay overall. It's been really hot lately, and my fan remote broke, so I haven't been on a lot either. I'm actually waiting for a replacement fan to come in, hopefully before Saturday, but Amazon says it'll be here Saturday. And I don't know what, oh, because I have the volume down. That sucks. I know how that is. I've been having that too myself. What the fuck? Really? Why isn't my text-to-speech working? Hold on. Text-to-speech is on. Why the fuck isn't it talking? Alright, let me see if it says something the next time you write something.
Does yours feel...
It cuts it off. What the f... They need to fix... Does yours feel like your legs are rubber bands being stretched over them? Kind of. I don't have feeling in my legs so much, so... It's more like my whole body is shaking. Which actually reminds me, if I could grab this without dropping it. I'm about to take my weed gummy because my spasms will probably get worse. Because my back hurts. Okay, I don't want you melatonin. I want my weed gummy. There we go. Orange. Yeah, they'll start to shake, and then sometimes it moves up my entire body. We're all getting entire body spasms. It sucks balls. Mark, how you doing? What's going on? Oh, fuck. Come on. Yeah, I'm glad you can see me now. I'm going to see if the text-to-speech will work again. My back kind of hurts. I really don't feel like holding the phone. Person number 3 or 4, how you doing? What's going on? Feel free to write in the chat if you're new here. Where you from? How you doing? Oh, fuck it. I'll just read it. Thank you. I will take your hugs. Person number 5, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I know your name, and I know we message. Do I know you personally? Yeah, I used to have, my dispensary used to have weed sprays that I could just spray under my tongue. Unfortunately, I don't think a lot of people bought them, so they don't have them in stock. I was going to try to see if they could special order them for me. Yeah, they really do help with muscle spasm, but I microdose anyways. I'm not a huge, I want to get stoned and stare at the ceiling and zone out. I've never been that way. Uh, Especially since I already can't move. Why do I want to be stoned and couch locked? I can't move enough as it is. But 2.55 milligrams, even 10 if I want to go crazy. Um, Definitely loosens me up and uh, stops my spasms, stops my back pain. It actually slows my eyes down a little bit because if you see my eyes move, that's part of my eye condition, so I can actually see things slightly more clear. Uh, which I need to ask the eye doctor about that if I'm really seeing things slightly clear, if I'm just high at the time. Captain Public Access, how you doing? I'm really surprised they don't have edibles. That's interesting, though. They need to get them. I used to, I used to be a cigarette smoker. I even invented a little hand thing so I could have people tape my cigarettes to my hand and I'd be able to smoke them and ash them and stuff. Uh, but I messed up my lungs uh, hitting the bong. Uh, so I've got a little bit of scarring on the bottom of my lungs after hitting the bong a couple times. So I don't really smoke anymore. On a rare occasion, I'll take a hit of a one-hitter, uh, but it's very rare. If my uh, if my dispensary happens to have Tangy, which is my favorite type of flower, or Blue Dream, I'll do it. I'll take a hit every once in a while. I don't like vapes because vapes I can't really the vapor is so light I have a hard time distinguishing how much I'm actually sucking in, so I'll end up taking a really big hit. And then it's ouchie. Man. I've also been getting into more one-to-ones where it's got CBD and THC in it. It definitely helps my muscle spasms. What's going on, person number 5? Damn. You like to see the game I was playing before? I was playing Minecraft Dungeons. Is that the one? I would play that in a little bit, but I was playing it on the Xbox with my brother's girlfriend earlier, and my back kind of bugs me. If I can't sleep, because I have insomnia too, if I can't sleep later and my back feels okay, I'll stream some. I don't know how long you're gonna be up, but if you notice, the reason why I got 2 PlayStation controllers on my bed is because I've got a dongle I plug into the Xbox, and I can use the white PlayStation controller on the Xbox. The Xbox's accessibility is way better than the PlayStation's, but all my friends are on PlayStation, and B, they don't really have any games I really want to play. They don't have exclusives and good story games, but well, actually, they're getting 1 or 2 this year, but I'm mostly a Sony person. Not that game. What game? Give me a description. Are my lips still orange from eating cheese puffs earlier? Because I know it was all over my lips. What's going on, person number 4? How you doing? Oh, Mosaic? Oh, that game's pretty stupid. I'm really just doing it because I'm a trophy whore. Uh, and I want to get to platinum, and I'm really close. I'm not actually playing the game. You get all the trophies for playing a game inside the game. Ooh, meta. Uh, which I'm finally almost done with. It's taken me forever to get it. I should hopefully have the platinum by this weekend. I love the art style of the game, but I got stuck. You know what? I may. You know what I'll do? When I get the platinum, because you can get the platinum right from the start. I haven't really done anything. Once I get the platinum trophy, I'll replay the game. There's some videos of me playing it, maybe from a couple months ago if you go back into my YouTube feed. But I'll play it. Uh, Once I get the platinum, I'll play it one day, and I'll let you know. Oh, I need to turn this fan up a little bit. So my on and off button on the fan don't work and oscillate don't work, but changing the speed does. Oh, there we go. Question number 5 and 6. How you doing? What's going on? Feel free to say hey. Alexa, turn my bedroom light pale green. Question number 7 and 8. How are you? Don't be a stranger. Say hi. Nixter, how you doing? What's going on? I missed you today. Delta, how are you? I'm doing all right. Oh, Jason, thanks for stopping by and saying hey, though. I appreciate it. What? Breakfast for dinner? Nice. You're coming tomorrow, right? Oh, by the way, Judy didn't come today either, so Judy will be stopping by tomorrow. Doesn't that make you happy? That's great, Mark. Like I said, I'll play it at some point. Either that or you can look it up on YouTube. But I'm not going to switch it right now. So I have a spine problem. Yeah, you could say that. I broke my neck when I was 14. And I was born visually impaired, so if you ever see me, if you see that I have the phone right up to my face to read stuff, because my papers ain't too good. I'd have the text-to-speech on, but it's being a pain in the ass today. It doesn't feel like talking. I'll have to do an Ask a Cripple stream sometime this week. I hope nobody reports me for using toxic language. They're all like, I haven't looked into any of that. My injury is so old. They don't use any of that stuff on old injuries. They do it all on newer stuff because that's the newer age. Within the first 2 to 5 years is the best time to use those type of devices. My arms are all contracted and my hands are contracted and shit. Even and my legs are contracted. I mean, at this point, that wouldn't do anything. That wouldn't do much for me. Maybe. Like I said, if it's an Iron Man type exosuit where you could stand up, I wouldn't be able to do that. My legs and arms are too contracted. But I will look into it. It sounds interesting. Again, if it's what I've seen on Reddit, it's not going to work for me. I've seen posts about I don't know if it's neural link or neural suit, where someone's in a suit and moving around. You guys aren't getting it. See my arms? They go about this far because all these muscles are contracted. There's nothing you can do. There's no physical therapy in the world you can do to get my arms completely straight again. It's just not going to work. Like I said, I'll look into it, but if it's what I've seen on Reddit, which I think it is, because some dude was posting on Reddit while he was using some type of device that everyone was talking about that I hadn't looked into yet. Not with contractures. That doesn't happen that way. Hold on. I'm going to look this up real quick. Give me a second. You guys got to realize I've been crippled for 23 years. It's not like... And here in the States, they don't provide great PT and OT support. Ultra high brain machine in the base. What will the Neuralink be able to do? Elon Musk Neuralink is building tech to control computers with your mind, blah, 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 blah. Well, that shit I can see, but if you're talking about walking and shit, that's not going to work. That you control computers and phones with your brain, that'd be cool. I know, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I'll look into it. Unless this is something else I'm looking at. Let me go back to the chat. Again, you're also talking about shit nanotech. Nanotech is years away. I like Joe Rogan sometimes because he talks about interesting shit, but a lot of the technology they're talking about is years away from being implemented, let alone tried on human beings. You know what I'd like them to create soon? Some transplantable kidneys. That'd be nice. Let's 3D print some kidneys, because I'll need some of those eventually. What about walking? Hey, person number 5, how you doing? unless they can physically print a new tendon, fix the tendon to go right here, so that I have more stretchability in my arm, there's no fixing this. The only other option is to cut the tendon, which would leave me no control of my movement at all. I've talked to a lot of doctors about this shit. On top of that, me getting in a trial and all that other shit would be a pain in the ass. Yeah, but how likely is that? And it doesn't just rely on the world. Technology has to move fast enough for shit to be implemented. I mean, if you get to a plateau and it can't go any farther until there's a giant leap in technology, that could take another, 20, 30 years. I'm probably not going to be around that long. I could give a shit less about walking, to be perfectly honest. If I can get use of my hands, hell, even my thumb and my index finger on both hands, you know how much shit I could do with that? Walking is completely overrated. Yes, theoretically, that's kind of my point. It has to go through tests and trials and it has to be passed by various boards and the FDA, and then you have to find a way to actually pay for the shit. And you have to meet the criteria to get stuff done. Again, my body is a complete wreck after 23 years of being crippled. Would I like the shit to work? Yeah. Am I hoping for improvements maybe for other people? Hell yeah. But again, I've been crippled for it'll be 23 years June 28th. I crippled myself June 28th in 1997. It's very similar to why they don't do heart surgeries on people who have a lot of heart damage or are at risk of having shit happen. They can only go so far when you've been crippled this long. Especially given the healthcare options that America gives. I probably wouldn't even be able to afford it. Come on. Hold on, let me throw my headphones on. Which one of you guys sent me the party invite so I know who I'm walking into? Oh. Now I gotta... Oh, I really don't want to do this because I gotta get a new TV, but my TV doesn't let me adjust the volume on these headphones. Give me a second. Better mini. Ready to pair. I don't know why the fucking menu changes every fucking time. Sometimes it's on the side, sometimes it's on the top of the TV. Hey Samantha, how you doing? What's going on? And my headphones aren't pairing. Oh well. The headphones aren't pairing with my TV. Come on. I'll try one more time. I'm not gonna mess around with this for too long. Come on. Yeah, I need a new TV. This TV is about 6 years old and is going 6 or 7 years old and is going out of commission. Alright, let me check the chat. Sorry guys. I can't get the headphones to pair to the TV. Hey, thanks Delta. I'm about to take off these hot ass headphones. Whew, man. Samantha White, how you doing? What's going on? Well, Delta's gone. She's pretty much the only one that was talking, other than, I forget the other person's name. So feel free to say hey. I'll possibly be back on tomorrow night. Again, if it stays cool and isn't like 90 fucking degrees. Oh, person number 6 went away. So we got 5 people watching. Oh, 3 people. I guess they got bored. Could always write in the chat, that'd help. I know Rufy was going to be coming in here. He told me to stay on for a while. So he could talk with me. What's going on, person number 4? How you doing? Person number 3. This is why I like you. I like either having someone in party with me or uh, having someone here. Makes it a little bit livelier. What did I just move with my boobs? Well, fucking PlayStation. I don't know if I have Roofy on my friends list or else I'd message him and be like, look, I'm on. I know when I first tried getting on, people tried to access my invite and it said I wasn't streaming for some dumbass reason. So then I restarted and everything was cool. Chapel, how you doing? You and me need to party chat. And my mom's mad at you because you haven't been around to say hi to her. But I know there's something going on with the invites and the chat system. It's being super delayed because Roofy was bitching at me in his stream that uh, he doesn't get notifications that I'm streaming till 20 minutes later, and sometimes 20 or 30 minutes later, and sometimes by that time I'm gone. What's going on, person number 4, 5, and 6? Wish YouTube wasn't so stingy about nipples. I would love to be wearing my tank top. Unfortunately, they gave me content violations last time I did that. Because apparently my nipples are dangerous. Hell yeah, we do. We're due for an update. I'm in the program with Sony. I have been for a couple of years where I get to beta test all the new major updates. Same thing for Xbox. Uh, we're due for an update, but given the fact that the PS5 is coming out, I don't know if they're busy working on PS5 stuff, and we might not get an update until fall. Usually we get 2 updates a year generally, once in the spring or the summer, and then once towards the end of the year. Generally. Oh, if anybody's still in here that just subbed or followed, thank you. I forgot to say that it popped up uh, on my screen, but I forgot to mention that. Like I said, once I get my new TV and hopefully it'll let me adjust the volume on my headset, because right now when I hook this headset to my TV, I'm stuck at one volume and it's fucking loud. So if you notice, if you look at my videos where I'm playing Minecraft Dungeons or anything else, if I'm wearing my headphones, they're slightly off my ears because the volume's loud. But I bit the bullet and I bought The Last of Us 2. I pre-ordered it. I was waiting for Gamefly to send it, and then I didn't get any responses by today, and I was like, I don't trust the mail to be able to get it here on time on Friday, so I pre-ordered it. Because that and I wanted to give Naughty Dog props for all the accessibility they put in. There's like 60 accessibility features in The Last of Us 2. Excuse me. So I shouldn't have any problem playing this game. I'm about to spasm. I can feel it. Oh, just come on already. When I feel a spasm coming on, my whole body just tightens up. There we go. Ow. Hope this weed gummy kicks in soon. Oh. You know what I did? I watched it on YouTube. Me and Nikki, there's a movie version of it where they basically cut out. There is still some gameplay, but they cut out a lot of the gameplay where you just get the gist of the story. It's about 6 hours, though. And my thing is my memory's kind of crap, so I tend not to remember stuff after a while, anyways. Unless it's super important. Chalk that up to my. I don't know. I've always had that issue. I'm good at birthdays and important stuff and remembering stuff people like and all the other things, but like when it comes to story from TV or movies and stuff like that, um, my brain just doesn't work that way. Especially now that we've got social media and all sorts of shit that's a distraction. I would say test yourself. Put your phone down for 2 hours without picking it up. Bet you can't do it. Most people probably can't. Oh, and my back hurts. That's another thing that sucks about my condition. When I get really hot, my body doesn't sweat. But if I'm in pain, like right now, my back hurts. Anywhere where I can't feel just gets soaked in sweat. Like have been working out for 2 hours. So that's actually, my back might hurt, but this feels pretty good because the fan's right on me and I'm covered in sweat. Chapel, are you doing in the middle of something or are you watching me on your phone? Do you want to party? Do you want to party? I gotta eat my cupcake. I've got a Hostess chocolate cupcake just out of view. Yeah, there are some people lurking. Wow, my weed gummy must be kicking in because I can actually read that. Or most of that. I'm trying to get on and stream almost every day. I won't be streaming tomorrow afternoon, but I might get on and stream tonight. Like I said, it's all relative to how hot it is. And once I get my new fan with my new fan remote, so I can actually turn the damn thing off when it gets too cold. My day was okay. I didn't get done what I wanted to get done. Nikki wasn't here today because her ma had something to do, so she had to watch the kids. Uh, and my other nurse that comes by on Tuesdays and Fridays to do stuff couldn't come by because some company she works for was getting a visit by the state. That's never good. But tomorrow I'll pretty much be doing everything during the day. Well, most things during the day that I didn't get done yesterday. How about yours, Chapel? What do you do during the day? Like when you're at work? Hey, person number 3, 4, and 5, feel free to say hey. Hey, what's going on, bro? How you doing, bro? I'm cool as long as they're not smashing, as long as the assholes aren't smashing shit. Which sucks, because I know that the people who are looting and who were and still are looting and rioting are a super small percentage of the protesters. I'm all for it, as long as nobody destroys or robs things. Protest all you want, it's their right to do it. I treat each situation individually. And when you say, do you stand for Black Lives Matter, what faction of the movement are you talking about? Because there are multiple people in the movement that think different things. It's not all one thing. Most movements and groups are generally fractured apart. Usually, there are different feelings about going different avenues in different directions. Uh, I lost my train of thought because my weed gummy just kicked in. Oh, but that made my back feel so much better. Take a look at Christianity, for example. They've got tons of different factions. Same group, just with a slightly different view on each denomination. Most groups are actually like that. Unfortunately, nowadays, the uh, loudest percentage of the group tends to be the most wacky, and that comes with uh, any group. We're not talking about just Black Lives Matter or anything like that. You can pick any group, and it seems like the people that have the wackiest ideas are the smallest percentage, but they shout the loudest, so they get the most attention. Well, that and the fact is the news doesn't give a shit about telling you how things actually are. They're only in it mostly for profit, so they're going to put the most sensational stuff on there and then cover it in like 3 minutes and expect to get the gist of things. Hey, what's going on? And Jeebus. Thanks everybody for writing in the chat. I appreciate it. I cannot pronounce your name, whoever said Haya, but Haya? I need some more water. I got cotton mouth now. Ugh. I'm debating on whether to start up a podcast again. This. Person number 6, how you doing? What's going on? Thanks for lurking. Maybe I'll test out my podcast on Saturday when Mike and Adam are here. That can get loud, because me and Mike like to argue. But it would be just like the old radio show and podcast. That would be fun. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. I'm cool. Thanks, bro. No one ever calls me cool. Yeah, I'm still around. I'm planning on streaming on a regular. Trying to get a regular stream schedule going, but with it being so hot, it's hard. But I got all plans on things to do with my YouTube video. Like I said, I'll probably start a podcast. I'll start making regular YouTube videos, and I'll start covering topics and some other stuff. For real, 4 months? That's a long ass time. I'm not usually on at this time. Is probably what it is. A lot of times I'm on between like 2 and 4 in the afternoon. Uh, if I'm on this time, a lot of the times I'm playing a game. Just like I was playing Minecraft Dungeons the other day. Man. Chapel, you still in here? Thank you, thank you. I would bow, but well, maybe I could a little bit. Oh my god, my hair looks like a mess. My hair's all dry. I need to actually wash it. Everyone's all quiet and shit. We'll go another 10 minutes. We'll see if anybody shows up. I'm still waiting for Roofy. Person number 2, how you doing? Oh, I got a message. Let me check my message real quick. I don't know if you're still watching Run Like Hell. If this is from you. But yeah, they don't. Alright, I'm going. Because there's nobody in here at this point. I'm not going to look at myself. Alright, guys. Thanks for showing up. Bye.